Employ your time in improve yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what other shave labored hard for. The beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. What a lot of things the rare man can do without. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Slanderers do not hurt me because they do not hit me. I was afraid that by observing objects with my eyes, and trying to comprehend them with each of my other senses, I might blind me soul altogether. He who is not contented with what he has, would not be contented with what he would like to have. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. Where there is reverence there is fear, but there isn't reverence everywhere that there is fear, because fear presumably has a wider extension than reverence. They are not only idle do nothing, but they are idle also who might be better employed. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. How many are the things he can do without? I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who rely apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. See one promontory, one mountain, one sea, one river, and see all. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you will become happy, and if you get a bad one, you will become a philosopher. I pray thee, O God, that I may be beautiful within. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. In childhood be modest, in youth temperate, in adulthood just, and in old age prudent. The end of life is to be like God, and the soul following God will be like him. Nothing is to be preferred for justice. Let him that would move the world, first move himself. The comic and the tragically inseparably close, like light and shadow. I am not an Athenian nor a Greek, but a citizen of the world. Call no man unhappy until he is married. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, eventh meanest. Yet every one thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest awful trades, that of government. The only good is knowledge and the only evil is ignorance. The nearest way to glory is to strive to be what you wish to be thought to be. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when thou art in, continue firm and constant. Worthless people love only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. The envious person grows lean with the fatness of her neighbor. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. The fewer are once more we resembleth gods. Life contains but 2 tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those hokenly reprove thy faults. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our ways, I to die, and you to live. Which is better, only God knows. He is rich who is content with the least, for contentment is the wealth of nature. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent, then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune or too scornful in misfortune. Remember, what is unbecoming to do is also unbecoming to speak of. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen.